talk about how complicated girl-guy friendships are, especially like a girl best friend, guy best friend. For starters, most guys will not be nice to you unless they are attracted to you. They will not treat you like a human being. They treat you like fucking dirt. And I know this because I was really ugly before puberty and the boys were so mean to me. When you do have these guy friends, a lot of the time they have like these ulterior motives. Either one, they're in love with you and they're hoping that one day you're gonna want to date them. Number two, they're just being nice to you and just trying to get close to you to get your walls down, get you vulnerable, and then eventually hopefully hook up with you. They'll be like really nice to you up until they realize they're never gonna get what they want. It's such a shitty feeling because it's like for the girl, always like for me, I'm like, I value you as a friend. I will treat you the way I would treat all my friends. I truly only know like a handful of guys that I think don't have some secret intention with me. How to recognize toxic friendships. If you feel like your feelings are invalidated a lot, if you feel like you get gaslit quite a bit, if it has an effect on your confidence, if you feel like you're less confident around these people, I feel like that's kind of a tell.
When they make you feel shitty about yourself or feel like you can't be yourself around them, that's when you know like it's kind of toxic.
You ever had those friends where like you feel like you just couldn't say no to them? It just wasn't an option for you to say no. Like they would push you to your boundary, push you to your limit.
I've had a lot of that.
One thing about me is I simply cannot have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things, darling. Because you break them, I had to take no, but literally I do be breaking them because even this, like this is the nicest watch I own. It cost me more than anything in this fucking world, but I just got it because I was like, let me treat myself. I keep banging it on shit. The fact that it hasn't broke yet is beyond me, knock on wood. Either treat it so garbage, like treat it like literal shit to the point that it breaks down and it's like it's horrendous, or I'll just like forget that it exists and just never use it. I'm scared to buy myself expensive jewelry because I'm like, I know me. This is the first gold jewelry I've ever bought for myself. Within a week of wearing it, I broke the fucking diamond off. I had to go get it fixed today. I don't know how to take care of nice things, okay? This is one of those moments where I just like love being a girl and it's like so fun doing cute girly little things. I finally watched Barbie. I avoided all spoilers until I got to watch it. The vibes were just so immaculate. You just walk in, everybody's in pink. My Barbie look, and can we talk about my tan? What is going on? Very catfish. I clearly don't look like that, but what? Okay. Tell me why I look like tan SpongeBob. Then when the movie was done, it was nighttime and it was pouring rain, like the worst rain I've seen in my entire life. But then on the way home, I was like, let's order some sushi, let's order some food. Then we went to this pizza place and I ordered a panzerotti, which I love. Okay, that's like a humongous pocket pizza. What are they called? Pizza pockets? Pizza pocket, that's what it's called. Humongous pizza pocket. And I'm like, I want to dance in the rain so badly. And my friend's like, I'm down to dance in the rain. So I'm like, okay. So we take off our shoes and there's this fountain outside of the pizza place. And we just go dance in it. We dance in the fountain. We're kicking it. We're spinning around, live, laugh, loving. The way my makeup like didn't come off. Shout out Urban Decay setting spray for that. Afterwards, we cuddled up and watched Barbie and the Diamond Castle. It was everything I needed and more. And I just love being a girly. You know what type of people deserve nothing but the worst? People who are constantly trying to humble you. Because I know y'all have had those people in your lives just like me, where like you'll say things where you feel good about yourself, where you feel like you look good, whatever, and they'll make little comments to try to like bring you down a notch or like try to humble you, and it's just so embarrassing and ugly and hideous. Because really think about it, what do they gain from trying to humble you? What do they gain from trying to like bring you down or whatever? Nothing. They gain nothing and they still waste the energy on it. It's so disturbing. If you're one of those people, please do better, because what is going on? Can we just talk about underrated hot things? Because I like talking about things that are hot. For starters, me. Flirty platonic friendships, because flirting is fun and delicious and hot and the sexual tension just builds, but you both know it's just platonic and nothing will happen, so that's what makes it hot. Smelling good, okay? And you'd think that shouldn't be an underrated hot thing, but men don't be smelling good a lot of the time. I have like 10,000 perfumes and I need to smell good at all times and I'd rather die than smell bad. So if you smell bad, bye. On that note, I posted this on my story the other day. Like, you know when a man's voice sounds like he smells good? Because I met a guy like that and instantly I was like, I don't even know if you're my type like that, but when his voice sounds like he smells good, like the rasp, it's a rasp. This energy with I don't know. But the ladies that get it, you get it. When they grab your arm like right here, as you're like walking away, but not in like a aggressive scary way, more in like, oh, you're about to get hit by something, so they like slightly move you by the arm. This is definitely me watching too many K-dramas. And by now, if you know anything about me, you know like the number one thing about me is like I'm a Swiftie. Every man I've ever met in my entire life tells me that every time they see Taylor Swift, they think of me. Every time I wear like a Taylor shirt in one of my videos, everyone's like, oh my god, are you a Swiftie? Yeah. Yes, since I'm back at my parents' house right now, all my like merch that I've collected throughout my life is here. So I'm like, let me give y'all a little haul. Debut, and not just any debut. It's the homophobic version. Look at that. You're gay. Geek Now bracelet, red bracelets, 1989. Walmart exclusive red album that came with like guitar picks and like her greeting card. These like guitar picks on the side that I still haven't opened. An iPod speaker that was like, it didn't even do anything, but it said Taylor Swift and I wanted it. Crossroads CMT Taylor Swift. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but she was on it and I got it. This shirt was the first Taylor shirt I ever bought in my entire life. I was like 9 when I got it. Like, this is, I don't even think I had armpit hair when I first got this shirt. And then just more shirts. It just never stopped. And this isn't even all of them. The Red Tour Book, Reputation Tour Book, Signed Folklore. Lastly, the first Taylor autograph I ever got was the Lover one when it was like for the Me single going out. I'd gone to release week in New York at Central Park and then I made like a whole thing from it. Ever think about how powerful we would be if we just like didn't get in our own heads and like get insecure and weak and stupid? I remember reading something a while ago about like how humans would be too powerful if we like knew our full potential and if we like loved ourselves entirely. It's so true. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just start being obsessed with ourselves all the time for no reason, because you know what? Insecurities can die. All right? Fuck it. Guys, I'm really trying to live my life, but all I can think about is that kissing scene and the hand placement. I know it wasn't on the script. I know it. He really said this. He really said this. I know it wasn't written. No way Jenny Han wrote, make sure to grab her neck like that. That was all him. That was all him. He did it in the pool, and then he did it again, so I know it's just him. I don't know what bills he had to pay. Maybe he had to pay Susanna's, because something isn't adding up. He needed that performance to do good. And it ate, and that's all I think about. Say something is the most Sahar shit you will ever hear in your entire life. This is what I'm talking about. Last week, right after the Taylor Swift concert, I ended up doing one of David's live shows, and then afterwards, some of us like went out to this like mini AP. A while back, I made a video talking about how I met this guy that I had like a little crush on David's set. He was there too, okay? His friend slash roommate was also there, and I'd met him a few times, and I really liked him. I really vibed with him. You have to remember this was immediately after the Taylor Swift concert. Like, I'm always thinking about Taylor Swift as is 24/7, but then just like right after the concert especially, it was like Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. That was my entire brain, right? This guy made the unfortunate mistake of telling me, oh yeah, I like some of Taylor's old music. He doesn't even know the can of worms he just opened up. I was about to dive down that rabbit hole. Keep in mind, at this point, I'm about 6 drinks in, Taylor Swift fresh on mine. Nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing was gonna stop me. And then I made this poor guy sit there with me on these stairs for 30 minutes, going through every single Taylor Swift album, going through every single song, and making him tell me which ones he knows and which ones he liked. Anytime he was like, oh, I don't know if I know that one, I'd be like, you are the best thing that's ever been mine. And that's not even the worst part. While I'm going through every album, every song, I made him hold a hand heart with me. My phone here, I'm going through it, and I made him keep his hand there because it's like a Taylor Swift thing to do this. At one point, he like takes his hand heart away, and I'm like, gasp, like, why are you doing that? And he's like, my hand is cramping. But if there was one story that would tell you exactly how I am, it's this. That's me. I'm so sorry.